What are the benefits of members voluntary liquidation? So a members voluntary liquidation is a solvent liquidation. So it's typically used for when a limited company is no longer needed and there's usually a lump sum of cash in the company bank account. So what we see is people who are retiring and they've got a limited company and they want to extract the funds out, or it could be that the limited company has stopped trading and they've gone off to do other things, got a pay-as-you-earn job somewhere else, and they just want to close that down. And why do a members voluntary liquidation? So it is tax efficient. What I would suggest is speak to your accountant, or maybe you have done and they've recommended a members voluntary liquidation. As depending on how much funds are in there, a members voluntary liquidation is better than all the other alternatives from a tax perspective for you. So taking that aside, why else do a members voluntary liquidation? Well, it's a very clean way of closing down a limited company. So that anything that you've opened up during the lifespan of the limited company, we go in and close down. So for example, if there's a pension scheme, we will, it might not be owed any money, or there might be some outstanding liabilities that we can settle, but we would go in and close it down. Likewise, if the company is VAT registered, we will liaise with HMRC to have it deregistered and have it all dealt with. So an MVL, members voluntary liquidation, is a proper way of closing down a company, which means that there's less chance of any future claims coming back once the liquidation is completed. So there's nothing for you to worry about once it's closed. Because we deal with everything, and we do keep a liquidation open for a few months just in case there's a creditor you've forgotten about, or there's something that you registered for that slipped your mind. We can close it down properly. So a members voluntary liquidation also has the benefit of giving you peace of mind that we've dealt with everything, and once the liquidation's closed, there's nothing that can come back to you as a director of the limited company. You know it's all been dealt with properly, because it can be very complicated and very complex, which means very costly, to deal with things that come out once come out of the woodwork once the limited company has shut down. So a liquidation stops that there for you and gives you that peace of mind. So just to recap, the members voluntary liquidation, ideal for people who are retiring or just don't need that limited company anymore. It's a clean, efficient way of closing a company down. It's tax efficient for the shareholders, which is great, and it also gives you that peace of mind that there's not going to be any future claims in the future once it's all dealt with. So the dividends that you receive in the MVL are yours to spend and you don't have to worry again. Okay, thanks so much.